All right, you're good to go whenever. Start rambling off. Same thing. Why should the camera give a fuck?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Jim Normoyle. I'm from Salisbury, New York. Originally from Flanders, Long Island. I came up here probably 32 years ago and met my wife, Roxanne. And I've been racing since probably I was 8 years old. Started out motocross and probably raced motocross up till I was like 17, 18 years old full time, and was pretty successful. I had a bunch of wins. From there, we went superbike racing for 5 years, and that was quite the challenge there. Yeah, you're 180 miles an hour, sometimes in the rain, and it was just a whole nother experience. I liked it. There was no bumps. The whoops were gone. It was great. We traveled. We were at Nelson Ledges, rode Atlanta. Never did make it to Daytona, but we were close. We really wanted to make it there, but the funds just weren't there. And they had a race at my home track down in Bridgehampton, Long Island. And we did that. We finished second in that, and that was the end of my superbike career. And I wanted to settle down, so we came upstate and moved around. And was driving around one day and seen this wicked-looking car. And I'm from like the asphalt world, where the modified race cars are 4 inches off the ground. You know, you can rest your elbow on the roof of them. They're really low to the ground. And well, this modified rolled over the bridge, and I asked my wife, what in the hell was that? And she says, oh, that's a dirt modified. And I said, a dirt modified? Well, we turned around, needless to say, we wound up at Fonda Speedway. And shortly thereafter, I bought my first, at the time, was a street stock. And, you know, went from there. The class kind of grew and grew and grew, and now we are where we are in pro stock division, and it's crazy. The competition is real good. You got probably 15 cars that could win on any given night. You know, it's a thing. You know, you work all week, your 9-to-5 job, come home at night, put a couple 3 hours in the garage, grinding tires, getting the race car ready. That's an all-week deal. And then you know, you get 2 nights. We usually run a Friday and a Saturday night. Friday night at Utica-Rome Speedway in New York, and Saturday at Fonda Speedway, the track champions. From that point on, as soon as you strap the helmet on and get in the car, you're free. Yeah, all your problems are behind you. You don't think of nothing, man. It's wild. You know, you get 20 laps of thinking about nothing. The hell with the bills, the hell with everything. We're going racing, and that's what you're locked into. And the people that you get to meet along the way is just next to none, you know. I wouldn't give the things that we do, AJ and I, my son-in-law, I don't know, couldn't be replaced. But it's definitely a way of life, you know. It's just not really a hobby. It's a way of living. And we do it week in and week out, and wintertime comes and we get a break for probably 2 months, and then we're either building new cars or we're rebuilding the ones we have. You know, we've been on the Manimal X cars now for, I think this is the 3rd year on it. About the 3rd year on these chassis, man, and they're still strong. But other than that, yep, we picked up a lot of nice, good sponsors this year. I don't really go around looking for sponsors. Kind of really do most of the stuff myself. We were lucky enough to get on with Lucid Reality, and it's been all uphill from there.